So the awkward thing is that in order to be the one who got away, you have to actually get away. Welcome back to the pod, guys. I've been thinking about talking about this for a while, but I needed some time to myself to think about it and just kind of reflect, you know? I'm in a weird position in life right now. I am 27 years old. I am single again. I have been learning so much about myself throughout this experience and just having to rediscover who I am and better understanding the concept of being the one who got away. And that's not me coming on here and saying that you guys have to send hate to any of my exes or anything like that, or that I am trying to place myself above them. But reality is, when you are the one who got away, it shouldn't just be about you leaving. It has to mean more than that. To get away means you went somewhere, not just leaving. And I believe that when you are the one who got away, you didn't just leave, but you evolved and you changed and you went on adventures and you became a new person. Let's talk about what that has looked like for me recently. So this is literally just like a raw video diary entry where I overshare, and I'm probably going to regret posting this in like 5 years, but you know what? YOLO, as we used to say back in the early 2000s. So, oh my gosh. Okay. I will say this. I feel like in the weirdest of ways, I have lived the most that I've lived my life, fully exercising my free will. This is the most I've done that in like maybe ever. I think I have spent so much of my life in general just catering to others, and not saying that I will never like be good to anybody again or take care of anybody again or make others a priority in my life. But the reality is like I spent so much time as, first of all, an oldest daughter, really dedicated to my family. We are also my dad is also Black and my mom is Japanese and is an immigrant. So, you know, that dynamic also lends itself further into the oldest daughter pressure. And we were a military family and a Christian family. And so, like, I spent a lot of my time fighting against all of those labels throughout my life to try to make a place for myself in the world. And then when I got to the end of college and I ended up in some long-term relationships, I also spent a lot of time trying to make them happy without really getting a lot in return, honestly. And that's, again, not to say like I'm trying to place myself above any of them, but like the reality is the reality. So, over the last like even just 2 months, I have done so much to change and to evolve as a person that I never thought I could actually do or didn't even dream up doing. And it's so weird to be like on the other side of it and just be looking at myself now and knowing that somehow, after all, I still became the person that little me always wanted to be, just not the way that she envisioned it. I think that younger me would be both excited and disappointed about where we are right now. I know that when I was like 18 or 12 or 5, I always thought that by 27 I'd be married with kids and be a homeowner and have a business and all these other things. And the thing is, like, I have quite a few of those things. Just I'm not married and I also don't have kids. And I'm okay with that. Like, at this point in my life, like, everything will happen on its own timeline and everything like that. But like, I don't know. It's just so fascinating to see like so many things have fallen into place as I have learned to invest in myself and choose myself and go through putting in the work in therapy and all the things that aren't necessarily hot or fun or sexy or glamorous. But now we're here. And I can see myself more clearer than I've ever seen in my entire life. And this came from all of the biggest plot twists in my life over the last 6 months. Like, it's not even just like romantic relationships and stuff like that that changed for me over the last like 6 months, but like even like spiritual environments and work related items. Like, it's just like everything crashed to such a big halt in the fall. And it was unavoidable in a way to where like I had to just like be going with the current of what was happening. And it was absolutely horrible. And I hated every second of it, if I'm being honest. But it had to happen because now I'm here. Would I choose to like, go through all of that pain again the exact same way? Probably not. If I had the option to not. Probably not. If I could get here without that, yeah. But I think I've come to this place of maturity where I'm starting to understand, like, these experiences made me who I am now. And did it all suck? Yeah. 1,000%. It all sucked. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But to be here now and be sitting in this place of full self-acceptance, or at least closer to full self-acceptance than I've been ever, and be more comfortable in my own skin and be really just at peace with the future, even though I have literally no clue what's going on anymore, I think it was worth it. I think it was really well worth it, even though it all hurt so much and it was devastating, and I wouldn't want anyone to experience that. I would not be here with the mindset that I have now, and I would not be here telling you that it's gonna be okay. Your life is so much bigger than that exact point that you're at right now. And maybe you are just at the beginning stages of being the one who got away, or the one who chose to walk away, or however you're wanting to put it in your mind, from whatever situation that it might be that you had to choose to leave behind. Not just romantic relationships, not just places or family boundaries or things like that. It could be whatever it is. You fill the blank in. You're going to look up in a couple of months and you will not recognize yourself. And you get to choose if that lack of recognition of yourself is going to be good or bad or stagnant. You can choose to either be seeing the person in the exact same way in the mirror that was there when all of the devastation started, or you can choose to see a completely different person for the better or for the worse. And the ball's in your court, babe. You get to choose what to do. And even if, say, like, you're not the one who got away or the one who walked away, and maybe you're the one who got left behind, you still get to make those decisions anyways. The ball is still in your court. We don't get to choose the things that happen to us, but we get to choose what happens after the fact. And that is the most powerful thing. We don't get to control everything, but you can choose your next steps. You can choose to handle the things that you're responsible for, and you can choose to just focus on the things that you can control, because we can't control everything. But when you know your place in life and you can wake up from that place of pain and be able to invest in yourself and invest in the things that you can control, the things that are within your reach, you will be able to see a different version of yourself and a different future, ultimately, altogether. I believe in you. I didn't believe that it was possible for me to come back from all of it, and I still think I'm on my way. And the journey's never gonna be fully completed as long as we're alive. There's always going to be new struggles, new pain, and new challenges to deal with in life. And that's just kind of it. That's the human experience. But we get to continue to get better or worse, depending on how we choose to handle those things. And it's okay if it's hard right now. Be kind to yourself, pace yourself, handle each day with grace, because no 2 days are going to look the same, and healing is not linear whatsoever, no matter what anyone tells you. Some days it's going to be a couple steps forward and a couple steps back, and that's okay. You'll get where you're trying to go eventually. You just have to stay the path and believe in yourself and believe that there are good things out there and good people out there for you. I know something better is ahead for you. You just have to believe in it too.